This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, at the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders at Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle, it's Washington. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short game. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the out route. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Morton. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the ground, it's Joyner. First down, looking for more now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Longer.
They're going to run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Razor, razor. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here.
Easy.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. In his face at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down after that previous play.
Lion. Moves.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first first down looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw, it's Manning. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow, just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Scooped up in the defense. It's a fumble behind the line.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. He keeps it. QB draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield, it's Morton. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? They'll try to run for the first down. empty space at the 20. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out-good catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Red Raiders come to the line with 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Dropping back, it's Morton. And off the deflection, it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
To throw, it's Manning. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Morton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Oh, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. What a catch! He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Back to pass. It's Morton. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Points on the board, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking for a man. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Hudson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. And they stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Incomplete. 4th down.
And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away.
Number 41 on to punt it away.
And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Texas Tech, 17. Texas, 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on a screen. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Handoff in a single back formation. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Manning. But quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Down the middle. It's Carter. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Morton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
That short completion sets up a third down play. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Leaning on the run game here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. Powering through. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense getting set for what could be their final drive, down late in the final quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of